Shalom, Biblical Hebrew, the week Dagesh, the Lene Dagesh. First of all, I would like to remind you what is a Dagesh. A Dagesh is this dot in the Hebrew letters. You can see here one Dagesh, another Dagesh, another Dagesh, and also here it's a Dagesh, here it's a Dagesh, here is a Dagesh. So this is the word Dagesh. We're going to talk today only about the Lene Dagesh, the weak Dagesh. There are in Hebrew two kinds of Dagesh. We will talk today only about one of them, which is the weak or Lene Dagesh. So the Lene Dagesh appears only at those 6 letters, Beged Kefet or Baget Kafet, Beged Kefet, which is the Bet, the Gimel, the Dalet, the Kaf, the Pei, and the Tav. And it appears only at those 2 cases. One of them would be at the beginning of the word. We should see, whenever we have one of those 6 letters, we should see this Lene Dagesh. So we see 2 words. The first word is Be'eretz, therefore we have a Lene Dagesh. The second word is Bo, and also we have a Lene Dagesh here. The second case is actually very similar to the first case because it says that a Lene Dagesh would also appear at the beginning of a syllable when there is no vowel before. So if we were to divide this word into syllables, we would see that one division would be here, Va'il Kod. So this is like the first word or the first letter in a new syllable. Therefore, we again expect to see a Lene Dagesh here. And also here, Midbar, Midbar, or Arba, Arba. Let me just divide it for you so it will be more easy to understand. One division would be here, Va, Il, Kod, or this one, Midbar and Arba. So now we can see pretty clear that we have one of those 6 letters, Beged Kefet, and it appears at the beginning of the syllable. Therefore, we would expect to see a Lene Dagesh. Again, no vowel before beginning of the new syllable. Therefore, we would expect to see a Lene Dagesh. And again, we would expect to see a Lene Dagesh. What was the purpose of the Lene Dagesh? Why actually we have this Lene Dagesh? Because originally it dissimulated the plosive pronunciations of those 6 letters as opposed to fricative pronunciations. What do I mean? Let's take the first one, the Bet. If I would to put a Dagesh in the Bet, the pronunciation would be B. So this is a plosive pronunciation. When there isn't a Dagesh in the Bet, it sounds as V, which is a fricative pronunciation. Today you would hear this difference also in the letter Kaf. So K with the Dagesh is K, and without a Dagesh is Ch. And also the last one is P as opposed to F. We don't have this difference in the pronunciation in the letters G, D, T as for today. But probably in ancient times there was this differentiation. Still some traditions maintain differences. So let us summarize. A Lene Dagesh appears only at those 6 letters. Only those 6 letters in those 2 cases, at the beginning of the word and at the beginning of a syllable when there is no vowel before. אוקיי, אז תודה רבה ולהתראות.